listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there and all of my friends around the world. It's a little chilly day here in Gwinnett County, 47 degrees, going up to a high of 56. So it is wintertime, so that is to be expected. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Today is Thursday, February the 2nd. It's also Groundhog's Day. So we're going to see that little groundhog see his shadow today. You know, it's so funny because I never really know, if he saw the shadow, did he not see the shadow? What does it mean if he saw this? I'm always confused about that. Always. So it's like you get all excited. Oh, you're going to see 6 more weeks of this and 7 more weeks of that. And does it really, is that what really happened? Because I don't think that's what's really happening. But anyway, today is Thursday, February the 2nd. I know y'all are happy. Y'all like, thank God we almost to the weekend. I understand. I got a lot to do, so it don't even matter for me. I got a lot to do, and so my day is jam-packed to the utmost. It was jam-packed yesterday, so it's gonna be jam-packed for the rest of this weekend, as a matter of fact. So I'm not all super happy. I'm gonna try to take some time on Saturday. But anyway, let's keep this show going. So today is Groundhog Day, so we got to find out did the groundhog see his shadow. It's also National Hedgehog Day, National Tater Tot Day, tater tot, you know, like potato tarts, tater tot. They call it tater tots. Ayn Rand Day and Ayn Rand Day. Ayn Rand. National Ukulele Day, California Kiwi Fruit. I like kiwi fruit; it's delicious. Feast of Cinderella Day. That's something that they celebrate in Bolivia. Shout out to Bolivia. Crepe Day. Like, I like crepes. I always get my crepes from Peachtree Cafe downtown Lawrenceville. I get the spinach and turkey avocado crepe. I love it. Candlemas Day. Candlemas Day. Many of the faithful bring candle to their churches to be blessed. That's what Candlemas Day is. Candlemas Day. National Brendan Day. So if your name is Brendan, shout out to you. Marmot Day. Look like a groundhog. Is it not? It's an animal that's in Alaska. Groundhog Shadow Day. Shadow your job day. Okay, job shadow day. So it's Groundhog Job Shadow Day, which means you want to let somebody shadow you today. Hey, National Frank Day. Shout out to all the Franks out there. That's my husband. Hey, Franklin, you got a day. February 2nd is National Frank Day. All right, then. National Catcher's Day. National Brown Dog Day. Y'all got to see this. I wish I could see this dog I'm looking at. He is so cute. He like a pound puppy. He the cutest little thing. National Heavenly Hash Day. I don't know what that is. Could be good. I don't know. National River Day. All right. Optimist Day. Yes, I'm an optimist. I'm an optimistic realist. That's what I am. Sled Dog Day. You know, sled dogs up in Alaska somewhere. Self-Renewal Day. Yes, I need a minute to renew for a second. Rheumatoid Arthritis Day. Awareness Day. The Record of a Sneeze Day. What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. Record of a Sneeze Day. The Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo Day. Wetlands Day. Yes, Wetlands Day. And happy birthday shout out to Shakira. Y'all know the singer Shakira. Happy birthday, Shakira. And many more. All right, let's keep this show rolling. Let's get on with these horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrology for today, Thursday, February the 2nd. We're going to kick this thing off like we always do, and that is with Aries. You should be in business for yourself. Uncertainties are still prevailing. Unexpected bills will be impossible for you to pay. Ooh, I know you hate to hear that, Aries. Don't nobody want to get an unexpected bill. Nobody. I don't know anybody. I'm just so happy to get an unexpected bill. Nobody wants that. Unfortunately, Aries, you can't pay it, so don't even sweat it. The universe is already telling you don't sweat it, so don't sweat it. In the meantime, think about starting your own business. What does that look like for you? What do you think you'll be good at? What do you like? What will you be passionate about? All of these are things you're supposed to think about before you actually start the business. Okay? Okay. Taurus, you are best to do something energetic with friends instead. Being unappreciated by your boss can make it hard to do your work effectively. You can clear up important legalities and sign contracts today. All right, I get it, but let me tell y'all something. I don't know any bosses that really appreciate you. I'm just saying. Like, I used to, when I launched my first business, my second business, it was my second. I had an office, I had 2 employees, and I tried to do everything to be like this great boss, right? Because I wanted to be a great boss. And but they took advantage of that, so even the bosses who want to be good, the employees tend to take advantage of that. I don't know. It's like a catch-22. You damn if you do, you damn if you don't. I don't know. Anyway, Tars, you're best to do something energetic with your friends instead. So find something fun to do with your friends. Gemini, there could be opposition or temper tantrums on the home front. Don't let your health suffer because of abuse. Don't be afraid to make additions to your house. All right, look, you only get one you, Gemini, so try to take care of you the best way you can. Don't let yourself suffer because of abuse, and that could be abuse of anything: smoking, drinking, eating, sex, drugs, whatever it is, stress, emotional stress, depression. If you can stop yourself from suffering from these type of abuses, please do, because you only get one you. Cancer, your charm will attract members of the opposite sex. You will find the excitement gratifying. Be aggressive and colorful, and you will get your way. All right, now I don't know what that means by being colorful. I don't know exactly what that means, but aggressive, I know what that means. Now listen, don't be too aggressive, Cancer, okay? Don't be too aggressive. In the meantime, your charm is going to attract the opposite sex. All right? Be charming instead of I don't know. I don't feel like that. It depends on what you're trying to get. You know what I mean? So be colorful and aggressive. I guess. All right. Leo, opportunities will unfold. However, you must be willing to pay the price. You got to pay the piper, baby. Try to be reasonable. Use discrimination and play hard to get. All right. You won't listen. Don't be so easy, Leo. Don't be so thirsty. Listen, use discrimination. Play hard to get. Make them work for you. You know what I'm saying? Make them work for it. I'm just saying. Virgo, get involved in groups that are creative in nature. You need to get down to basics with regards to yourself. You may want to sign up for lectures or courses that will bring you mental stimulation. All right. Get down to the basics, Virgo, with yourself. Listen, work on you. You can't change other folks. Let me just say that. Let me say it one more time. Virgo, you cannot change other people. The only person you can change is yourself. And what'll happen is when you start changing yourself, either people around you will start changing or they'll fall off. That's just what happens. That's what happens, right? Or they're sitting and suffer in silence because you're changing. You're doing the things you want to do. They're not doing anything. They don't want to change. You've going on with your life, having a good time, and because you've created the life that you want for yourself. And they're sitting on the sidelines watching you, suffering in silence because they refuse to make the change. That's not your problem, Virgo. That's their problem. The only person that you can change is yourself. Okay? Okay. All right, I'm going to the song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Mike 𝐂𝐸𝐴𝑡ℎ. Stay tuned.
It's It's right there.
Welcome back. It's your girl, 𝐂𝐨𝐦𝐬𝐿 𝐒𝐚𝐭𝢢𝐬𝐿 daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. You will be confused about the intentions of someone you work with. You might be overly emotional when dealing with your partner. You may find yourself a bit frazzled if you allow someone to goad you into an unsavory debate. All right, look. Don't let anybody goad you into no unsavory debate. Just listen, you don't have to. You have the option, Libra, to fall back and because they can't argue by themselves. They can't debate by themselves. You've heard that old saying before. Listen, people can't argue by themselves. They can just walk around and talk, but they can't argue by themselves, because here's what happens. They'll get tired of talking at some point because you're ignoring them. Now, if they're like me, I hate being ignored, but, I'm just saying for you, Libra. In the meantime, you will be confused about somebody's intentions at work. Now, what does that mean? I don't know. I don't know what that means. And you might even be a little bit overly emotional today dealing with your partner. So, I don't know. You got a lot going on today, Libra. Scorpio, family members may feel anxious if you make promises you don't deliver on. Heart-to-heart talks will clear up vague issues. Don't rely on others to handle the workload. All right, look. Stop making promises that you can't keep, Scorpio. If you know you can't do it, then just say I can't do it. Don't say I'm going to do it and then you can't do it. Because then people going to start looking at you sideways, because now your integrity going to be on the line. Your reputation, your word. So just don't do it. Just say I can't do it. And here's the thing. If you can't do it, you can't do it. That's just the bottom line. Stop trying to be a people pleaser. Sagittarius, you need to be inspired and have your spirits lifted. You will find that joint ventures could easily turn out to be dead-end projects. Plan to get out and do a bit of travel. All right. You need to be inspired and have your spirits lifted. Go find you something to do. Go meditate. Go do some yoga. Go to a salt studio. Yeah, they got those here in Georgia. Like, I had never heard of that before. I'm going to go to one. So it's like a salt cave, and it's like Himalayan salt all in the place on the walls and everything. And you go there and you just relax. And you get your spirits lifted. And you get clean, because I think Himalayan salt supposed to draw the impurities out your body. They have salt caves, y'all. I know somebody who said they went to the salt cave and fell straight, like both of them said they fell straight to sleep. Like she said, she and her friend went there and they were talking, and the next thing they know, they were actually knocked out sleeping, because it draws all the impurities out your body and it relaxes you. Yes, I'm going. Oh, you know what? I got a birthday coming up. Maybe I need to put that on my list. I want to go to the salt cave. Oh, hold on a minute. I maybe have a day of pampering, baby. Let me think about that for a second. Yes, let me think about it. All right. Capricorn, jealous attitudes may lead you astray. Avoid lovers who already have a relationship. If it is a bad one, yeah, especially if it's a bad one, even if it's a bad one, pleasure trips will bring you into contact with new and interesting people. All right, here's the thing, right? You got a jealous attitude that's going to lead you astray. Here's the problem. You want to avoid those lovers that could possibly be your lover if they're in a relationship, even if it's a bad relationship. Tell them, listen, get out of your situationship and then holler at me later. Do not get involved in a love triangle. It is a mess. You don't want to be a part of that, Capricorn. Let them get out of their situationship. You get out of your situationship, then y'all talk. Because otherwise, now you got this was it a hexagon? It's a mess. Don't do it. That's all I'm saying. Think about taking you a pleasure trip instead. You might meet some other new single interesting people. I'm just saying. Aquarius, you can gain distinction. However, it may be for the wrong reasons. Your hard work will pay off. Advancement looks positive. Your outgoing nature will surprise others today. All right, look. I know you want to be seen, but here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. You don't want to be known for the wrong reasons. Right? You want to be known for the good reasons, like that good work you do, the good vibes you put out, the work that you put in, that kind of thing. Being outgoing and charming, and people can work with you. They don't see you coming like, oh my God, I don't like working with this person because they just can't get along with anybody. You don't want to be that person. I'm not saying be a doormat and be a pushover. I'm just saying, just watch how you carry yourself. That's all. All right, last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces. For now, just do the best you can. Oh my God, do I ever need to hear that? you are going through a period of questioning, it might be best to keep your ideas to yourself today. Oh my goodness. Hey, listen, I'm always going through a period of self questioning. I don't know about y'all, fish, but I'm questioning myself pretty much every day. Like, why do I push myself to do some of the things I do? Because I like it. So when after I ask myself that question, then I say, oh, how you like that, Audrey? In the meantime, for now, it says for now, fish. I needed to hear that. For now. I don't know about you, fish, but this fish needed to hear. For now, do the best you can. Because I'm telling you, I've been up, I was up like to the wee hours trying to get my website up and running because I got this launch that's going to happen. And once I get the website up, I'll tell you what it is. But right now, I can't tell you because the website is giving me a headache. So right now, for now, do the best you can, fish. All right? All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again on Monday to bring you more of the horoscopes. You know, today is my Friday. Not really, but it is. Because I don't broadcast on Fridays unless I have a guest, which I don't have one. So I'll be back on Monday to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thompson. Now let's get on to some news you can use. All right, students from South Gwinnett High School brought home a national championship in January after winning the Suit Up. Okay, I'm about to mess this up. 𝐂𝐸𝐸𝐷 business competition. Oh, snap. I need to go over there to them. I need some help. Listen, 𝐂𝐸𝐸𝐷 business people. I need some help over here at the Good Morning Gwinnett show. Anyway, they won the competition. That's pretty doggone good. The competition took place in 4 cities, New York, Philadelphia, Chicago, and Atlanta. The winning team from each region advanced to compete nationally. South Gwinnett represented the Atlanta market. The teams participating in the competition hosted Suit Up, an educational nonprofit that seeks to increase career readiness for young people through business plan competitions. Assumed the role of CEO for 𝐂𝐸𝐸𝐷, designing the prototype for a teen-friendly app. Focus on financial literacy. Oh, snappity snap. Okay, that's what I tell my granddaughter. And she said, oh, Gia, snappity snap. Shout out to South Gwinnett, baby. That's what I liked it. Y'all know I'm a tech head. I like this kind of stuff. So let's give them a round of applause. Listen, because they're going to be doing great things in the future. We already see it happen. So congratulations to y'all for winning. Beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. Listen, they made an app. And I know some people think apps are irrelevant right now. They're not. They're not going anywhere, just like tech is not going anywhere. So shout out to them for doing a great job and congratulations. College and life skills panel. There's a college and life skills panel going down. Our seniors had the opportunity to attend a college and life skills panel. It went down already. They wanted the LCA gave this panel, which is important, right? Because you got seniors coming out of high school. And honestly, I was talking to somebody recently, like last month. It was in December. The person was 30 years old, right? And they were saying, we need more direction. I'm thinking, so I said to them, at 30? Because I felt like at 30, you should kind of have it, kind of figure it out. But he was like, nah, we need, our age group needs more direction. We need more help. We need more opportunities. And I just thought that was I was like, wow, I was a little shocked. So I can understand why a college and life skills panel would be a great way for seniors and their parents to spend some time to learn about what you really need. Because I just figured in today's age, with so much information just freely floating around, that you had the opportunity to learn what you want to learn, to figure out what you want to figure out. But I assume wrong, because that's not the case at all. So, just to hear that young man say he was 30 years old, and he was like, I'm trying to figure it out. He had went to college and got a degree, but he was working in a restaurant as a waiter. And I'm like, really? Because he couldn't figure it out. So I think that panel probably helped a lot of people. And I think we should have more of those, real world. This is what's going to happen when you leave high school and college, right? Because I feel like when people go into college, they go to college because I saw this documentary on Amazon, and it was called what was it called? It was a college documentary, and I think it had about 4 or 5 students on. I think it was 4, and they were all planning on going to college. So one young lady, she really wanted to go, but she didn't have enough money. You had one young lady, she was like, I'm going no matter what. She was Asian. The young lady who wanted to go and didn't have enough money, she was African American. there was this young black guy. He was like, I'm going because I want to live a college lifestyle. And so the guy, Anthony O'Neill, who was talking, and there was another young guy, I forgot what he wanted to do. I think he wanted to go to Stanford or something. But anyway, he was telling them, like, you know, why do you want to go to college? Because he feel like a lot of them want to go for the wrong reasons, right? Of course, you got to go to college to be a doctor, right? You got to go to college to be a dentist, a lawyer. Like certain professions, you have to go through that school system to do these things. But it was like two of the people, they were just like, I'm just going just because. And the one boy was like, I'm going for the lifestyle. So he said, you're going to go get in $100,000 worth of debt so you can have fun for your 4 years on the campus and then come out and do what? And I think that was a wake-up call. So the young girl was still, the girl, the African-American girl, she was still trying to figure it out. The Asian girl was like, no matter what, I'm going. I don't care what you say, I'm going. You know, no real directions, just that I'm going. I think the young girl, the African-American, she wanted to do something. The little boy, he was like, yeah, I'm not trying to do that. So when they did like a recap, like what happened after the documentary was recorded, the young boy was like, yeah, I'm not. Like, because I don't think anybody explained that to him. Like, okay, so you're going to go to college. And I'm not knocking college. I went to college. I'm not knocking college. But I feel like there are so many opportunities out here for you to do things that make a lot of money. And you don't have to go to college. And you certainly should not go to college because somebody told you to go. Or you trying to have fun on campus. You can have fun off campus and make just as much money. And stay out and have no debt. Right? Because you're definitely going to go into debt going to college. I'm just saying, unless you get a bunch of scholarships or your parents are rich. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. All right, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
Tell him no, 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 no. Tell him no, 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 no. You've been trying to cater to all the needs. You've been feeling guilty for so long. Too close to the edge now. Only thing they got is toxicity. Think you need a cleanse, clear the out. You got their backs, but they ain't got yours. You've done enough, but they still want more. You've been a good friend down to the core. Oh, hold up, baby, don't take it. It ain't friendship if they just fake it. You don't need to put up with their bullshit. Tell them no, 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 no. Don't
Welcome back, welcome back. That was a clean version of that song. I guess you can figure out what she was saying. There's no need to put up with that. Tell them no, 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 no. Every time I hear that song, I always think about that. Ain't no need to put up with that. Tell them no. Anyway, then welcome back, y'all. It's your girl, 𝐂𝐨𝐬𝐬𝐿 Kearney, bringing you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. All right, so the city of Norcross said they want to hear from you. The city is proposing a new police headquarters and municipal court building and would like your feedback on the project's potential. There will be a public town hall today at 6:30 in the Norcross Cultural and Arts and Community Center to present possible plan ideas and gather feedback on going forward with the project. Now listen, they say they want to hear from you. That means you need to show up today at 6:30 at the Norcross Cultural Arts and Community Center. The next meeting will help determine whether the project will be get the green light, or if it is, the next step will be to seek proposals for design and build. Here's a sneak peek. So the sneak peek is pretty cute, y'all. It's got some trees. I'm looking at this on Facebook. Anyway, if you live in Norcross, they want to hear from you. Okay, people do not like progression. This is what's funny to me. This lady says, what's wrong with the one now? She said, I remember when it was built. It should not be replaced. Oh my good. Same location. Just go out today asking you. Somebody said, what is it going to cost? We have already paid to move the library out. Is it in the old library location? Do you go to add the building? Oh my God. People are funny, y'all. Like, what's wrong with the one we got now? Maybe they need to update. Anyway, they trying to keep Gwinnett beautiful. Oh my God. Anyway, if you live in Norcross, they want you to come out and give your opinion. Woo, 6:30 this evening, the Norcross Culture and Art and Community Center. I'm just saying, people just, woo-wee. So the Duluth Department would like to recognize the following 8 employees celebrating work anniversaries. Yes, their professionalism, integrity, and dedication to our city never go unrecognized. So this was a special segment for me because, with all the stuff that's going on in the news, and I haven't seen any videos. I haven't really watched it. I just kind of heard briefly about it. Even when people started talking about it, I don't want to hear it because it's so sad. So with the young man that got killed because of police malice again, and so it's always nice to show love to our officers who have dedicated their lives to protecting and keeping us safe here in Gwinnett County and around the world. But I'm in Gwinnett County, so I'm shouting out to those people. And so because we know that the percentage of bad apples in the bunch is a very, very tiny percentage. It just makes the rest of the bunch look bad. So in saying that, I would like to show some love to all of the people, all of our officers in Duluth Department of the Police Department who dedicate themselves in service to our safety. So Communication Supervisor Jesse Flores, 24 years of service. That's what I'm talking about, 24 years. Lieutenant Sean Hamlin, 23 years of service. CSI Officer Amber Snabley, 14 years of service. Officer Mark Bagwell, 9 years of service. Sergeant Brett Miles, 8 years of service. Officer Julian Lee Foon, 6 years of service. Officer Andrew Bray, 4 years of service. Officer Bernard Patterson, he's not pictured in this picture that you see on the thing, but he has 2 years of service. So thank you for your dedicated service to the Duluth Department of Community, the Police Department, and our community. Gotta show them some love, y'all. Gotta show them some love. I'm telling you. Because they put their lives on the line. And I talk about this every time I have to say something about police officers. When I did the Gwinnett Citizens Academy 101, I learned something new. I learned that, when they have to roll up on you, because they sometimes do, that they are putting their lives on the line just like your life is on the line if you have done something wrong. And they showed us how they actually did that, and it was scary. They showed us what it looked like to have an assailant running towards you with a knife, and you have a gun, and people, because one of the officers said, people say, why didn't you just shoot him in the leg? Well, it's really hard to shoot somebody in the leg when they're moving. So they have to shoot upper mass, which means that there's a chance that they can shoot and hit a vital organ. But they have to stop the assailant most of the time. So, and I'm not talking about the bad C's. I'm talking about the people who are actually good officers and they do their job. That's what I'm talking about. So, that's what I'm saying. It's rough. All right. Anyway, Grace and Sweet Home Cafe. You want to paint with me event. There's a paint with me event February 5th from 3 to 4:30 p.m. Parents and children together are invited to make the painting below. They got an elephant they're painting. Oh, it's $5 a person. That's great. I need to tell my daughter to take Sugar Baby. $5 a person. She said suggested age is 7 and up. My granddaughter was 3 when she was painting, and she did a great job at my birthday party last year. She did her painting. She had a wonderful time. She sat there. She didn't get into anything. She sat there with everybody else like a grown lady. Anyway, if you want to go to Sweet Home Cafe and do this painting with the kids this weekend, it's going to be Sunday at 3 o'clock. Grace and Sweet Home Cafe is located at 502 Grayson Parkway in Grayson, Georgia. It's $5 per person. I think that's pretty cool. Pretty doggone cool. Check it out. Again, Grayson Sweet Home Cafe, located at 502 Grayson Parkway in Grayson. It's going to start at 3 o'clock, so you can go and have some fun. You know, it's Black History Month. Did I say that yesterday? I don't think I said that. It's Black History Month. Yes. You know, Black History Month, we always celebrate the contributions of African Americans to our history, and we have made a lot of them. Like a lot. So, you know, it's just it's just amazing. We don't always get the credit that we deserve. We don't always get the credit that we deserve, but we've made a lot of contributions, not only to the United States, but to the world. And sometimes our recognition goes unresolved. It goes unnoticed. And a lot of stuff got stolen. So, you know, it's happy Black History Month to all my Black History makers out there in the world, and those who have made history over the years. So it's Black History Month. All right, cool. All right, so listen, the Gwinnett Police Department is accepting applications for the next Citizens Police Academy. I just talked about that. I think you should go, especially if you are thinking about going into law enforcement. I think this is going to change the way you look at things. The Citizens Police Academy will run from March the 7th through April the 27th on Tuesdays and Thursdays at nighttime, 6:30 to 9 o'clock. Do not sign up for the program if you know you can't commit to coming to Tuesdays and Thursdays. When I went through Gwinnett Citizens Academy, I think I missed one night. That was it. So do not take up a space if you know that you're not going to be able to come consistently as they need you to come. All right. The mission of the Gwinnett Police Department Citizens Police Academy is to create and develop a growing nucleus of responsible and well-informed citizens who want to learn more about their police department and police officials. All right, so this is a great way for you to do that. Some of the topics that's going to be included is going to be crime prevention, communications 911, criminal investigations, gangs, K9, SWAT, crime scenes investigation, aviation, bomb squad, accident investigation unit, DUI enforcement, active threats, emergency vehicle operations, traffic enforcement, and use of force. All of this is going to be a part of this academy, and you can be a part of the academy, but you got to put your application in. So to do that, you want to reach out to William.Rooks, ROOKS, at GwinnettCounty.com. Again, the person name is William.Rooks, R as in Robert, O as in Oscar, O as in Oscar, K as in Kite, S as in Sam, at GwinnettCounty.com. So Sergeant Eric Rooks is going to be the one you're going to reach out to. He can answer all your questions about the academy. Again, his email is William.Rooks at GwinnettCounty.com. I think you should take it, especially if you're thinking about going into law enforcement, because it is it's going to be eye-opening for sure. I can tell you that. It's going to be you're going to learn a lot. You're going to be amazed about some things as well. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be back after the song. This is my last song for the day to bring you my words of inspiration for the day. So stay tuned. I'll be right back.
I've been thinking about you day and night, ever since I saw you with your deep blue eyes. There was something that I just couldn't deny. Something starts to burst in my chest deep inside. Why do love like this hurt? Oh my God. It feels like I'm gonna cry. It feels like I'm about to die. can show you what I'm gonna do. Alone, 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 alone with you, my love.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got. But before I go, I want to give you my words of inspiration, and here goes. This is a biggie. All right, you ready? You have nothing to lose by learning. Let me say it again. It went over somebody's head. You have nothing to lose by learning. All right, so I got to tell y'all a quick story. So I used to work at a hospital in Newark, New Jersey. I worked there for almost 9 years. And the hospital, everybody thought the hospital was doing really well because they had just built the MRI center to the hospital. They had just built a parking deck, like a huge parking deck. And so everybody thought the hospital was doing really well. About 6 months later, the hospital went bankrupt, literally bankrupt. And to the point where they moved the whole MRI building, like they built the building and then they took the whole building and lifted up and moved it. Here's the sad part about that story. There are people who had been in the same position for 25, 35, 40 years. There's a woman, her name was Miss Edna Gray. Miss Edna was the sweetest little old lady. She was an older lady. She probably was about 75. She had been doing that same position in the dietary for 40-something years. Now, she could have retired, but I don't think she would have had anything to do. Here's the problem. She didn't know how to do anything else. And so I started my first business, and I call that my business because I started doing resumes for everybody. Everybody needed a resume, and they came to me because I made the resumes nice. I put it on pretty paper. But what was interesting when I started doing resumes was that I couldn't add anything else to the person's resumes except for the things that they had did for the last 25, 35 years because they never took the time to learn a new skill, to learn something new. You can't lose by learning, y'all. You can't. So take a minute to learn something new because you never know if your industry is going to fold. You never know if your job is going to fold. You may just be tired of doing the same thing, but you're afraid because you're comfortable. You're content where you are, but you're not happy because you won't take the time to learn something new. I learn something new pretty much every day. And why? Because I need to stay on the cutting edge of what's happening in the world. And people, I told my brother, it was hilarious. I told my brother, I was telling him, I said, Technology is going to change the way we do things. Now, he doesn't pay attention to any of that stuff. He's like, yeah, that's why we got you. Right, because I'm the one that's making sure I know what we need to be looking out for while everybody else is living their life. And this is my life. I love it. So I said all that to say, take some time to learn something new. You can learn stuff for as little as $12.99. I'm talking about full-blown 16-hour courses where you can get certifications for $12.99. I'm not kidding you. I'm talking about real courses where you can take those skills, implement them, and probably get a different kind of job. We have no excuses these days, right? There are no excuses. It's not that I don't know. It's that you're not asking the right questions and you're not asking the right people. Take some time to learn something new so you can be marketable no matter where you want to go. All right? All right. So all I got for you today, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 42 minutes with me, and I love and appreciate you for that. Listen, if you enjoyed this show, please share the show with a friend. Also, there's a link that says buy me a coffee. If you enjoyed the show, buy me a cup of coffee. That helps me stay warm as I do this show, because right now I'm actually kind of chilly. It's a little chilly in my house. I need to turn the heat back on. But thank you again for listening. I really appreciate the fact that you guys take the time out to listen to me every morning. And so please know that that's me talking from the heart. I appreciate that. I'll be back again Monday at 10 a.m. God willing. You guys stay safe out there and have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. Until next time, my friends, until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.